Congresswoman Ocasio-Cortez have chosen to become what my son would call utter nutters. I mean, you think about it, and think about what the Congresswoman stands for. If you're a Democrat in today's Democratic Party, you're not allowed to fire bad employees, to fire bad teachers. You're not allowed to cut wasteful spending. You're not allowed to deport illegal immigrants. You're not allowed to oppose MS-13. You're not allowed to like cops. You're not allowed to prosecute thieves who steal less than $950. You're not allowed to question vaccines. You're not allowed to oppose sex change operations for minors or transgender people in women's bathrooms or playing women's sports. You're not allowed to oppose critical race theory in our schools. You're not allowed to oppose reading porn to grade schoolers. You're not allowed to oppose racial quotas. But you are required to use certain pronouns and to believe that men can breastfeed. Now, I don't think I'm being unfair. This is what Democrats and Congresswoman Ocasio-Cortez now believe. And in terms of the Congresswoman, look, I encourage her to run. I hope she does run. I understand. I listened to her speech. I understand her slogan is going to be change begins with a mustard seed, which I think is interesting. I guess if Governor Pritzker runs, his slogan will be you can have a tummy and still be yummy. I don't know.
Bro, there's no way Senator Kennedy said that live on TV. Oh my goodness, y'all. I'm so sorry. I apologize, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. There's no way, man. Let me go back.
I guess if Governor Pritzker runs, his slogan will be you can have a tummy and still be yummy. I don't know. I just think with the Congresswoman, if you scratch the surface, you get more surface. I don't think she has the intellectual firepower to run a campaign to be president, but I hope she does.
AOC for president. Why are we even having this conversation? I'm glad Senator Kennedy said, why are we even having this conversation, man? Why? But you know what? We're not surprised. The Democrat Party has gotten this bad, man. This bad. And it's all over, Talk about these governors, mayors, everywhere. The Democrats have gotten this bad, man. Oh, man. Let's get into this video, you guys. I love y'all, man. I got to come on and have a little bit of fun with y'all, man. It's a disgrace.
Want to really see something that said, take a look at what happened.
Hey. Why this beat so cold?
We will make America proud again. And you try to we will make America wealthy again. And yes, together, we will make America great again.
Boy, what's going on, family? I hope everybody is blessed, well, healthy, and that nothing but the best is going on in all you beautiful people's life, man. But hey, all I can do is report on it. Come on here and have a good time with y'all, man. We know politics is something else, and it's been a reality TV show, especially in America, But right now, we are getting exactly what we voted for from the Trump administration. How do you feel about these first 100 days? Let me know in the comment section, man. Let me know. Again, we know we are against a great evil in this country. These Democrats, the left, these activists, the fake news media, they just can't get it right, man. They just can't get it right. They won't report on the truth. They won't report on what's actually happened. They don't want to report on the good. Saying what we just seen with this the Maryland father hoax. It's crazy, man. You know, they don't care about the we the people. The Democrat senators going to El Salvador, rushing to El Salvador. We see what it is with these activist judges. Put them on the plane, send them to El Salvador, let them stay there. Or send them to Ukraine. I'm just saying. They say, Rick, sir, you shouldn't have said that, sir. Rick, you shouldn't have said that, sir. But now we're talking about AOC in 2028. AOC to be president. Her and Bernie, and they're even talking about the lady with the wig on backwards. Eyelash fell on the floor. You know, screaming and hollering, ghetto. The Jasmine Crockett lady. You know, it's just these, and you wonder why the rating is where it's at now. But AOC being at almost polling better than Kamala. This is getting. I think it's getting better and better every single week, man. Keep doing what y'all doing, Democrats. Well, I want to play this clip of Senator Kennedy Senator Kennedy went viral for this clip right here just a couple of days ago, and then we're gonna get into the clip of what's trending right now with this whole AOC being president thing and the left, but this clip right here.
What do you think of the new leadership, Jasmine, AOC, and Bernie?
I consider Congresswoman Ocasio-Cortez to be the leader of the Democratic Party. She's entitled to her opinion. I'm entitled to mine. As I've said about her before, I think she's the reason there are directions on a shampoo bottle. And our plan for dealing
you
with
didn't
her,
plan that out. We got
our plan for dealing with her is called Operation Let Her Speak.
Operation Let Her Speak. He says AOC is the reason why there are directions on a shampoo bottle. Whoa, boy, you just can't make that up, man. But that brings me to this right here, man. Let's check it out, y'all. Let's get into this.
Here now with reaction, Louisiana Senator John Kennedy. Senator, thank you so much for joining us. What comes to mind, what comes to the stomach when you think of AOC running for President of the United States of America?
Well, let me address first your question about dark woke. I think the Democrats are trying to appear more manly. Just a thought, but they may want to consider first getting rid of their man purses and their organic broccoli. Dark woke, light woke, mellow yellow woke, it's still woke. And that's the Democrats' problem. If you believe the polls, Jason, most Americans believe that Republicans aren't perfect, but they think the other side's crazy. They think that Democrats, like Congresswoman Ocasio-Cortez, have chosen to become what my son would call utter nutters. I mean, you think about it, and think about what the Congresswoman stands for. If you're a Democrat in today's Democratic Party, you're not allowed to fire bad employees, to fire bad teachers. You're not allowed to cut wasteful spending. You're not allowed to deport illegal immigrants. You're not allowed to oppose MS-13. You're not allowed to like cops. You're not allowed to prosecute thieves who steal less than $950. You're not allowed to question vaccines. You're not allowed to oppose sex change operations for minors.
Wow.
Or transgender people in women's bathrooms or playing women's sports. You're not allowed to oppose critical race theory in our schools. You're not allowed to oppose reading porn to grade schoolers. You're not allowed to oppose racial quotas. But you are required to use certain pronouns and to believe that men can breastfeed. Now, I don't think I'm being unfair. This is what Democrats and Congresswoman Ocasio-Cortez now believe. And
wow. And again, y'all, these what he just mentioned, a lot of y'all should be like, yeah, that's real. And these are not 80-20 issues. These are 90-10. Complete lunacy, just complete ridiculous. Yeah, and that's how bad it's gotten in the times that we're living in, man. Yes, that's how bad we are living in some of the darkest times, y'all. And these people have lost their minds. And you wonder why it was people that don't get involved got involved. Why you wonder why it's every single swing state. You wonder why it's the popular vote. You wonder why, the people spoke loud and clear. You wonder why. It was every single swing state. You wonder why. You wonder why people don't care about what a woke celebrity, or we don't care about the Oprah Winfrey. We don't care about a Beyonce, a Taylor Swift. We don't care about a Diddy Party participant. We don't care. You people have lost your mind. I'll stop talking. Again, y'all, I'm sorry. I'll stop talking. Let it play out, Rick. Shut up.
A charitable interpretation for this kind of behavior does not exist. And the American people look at it and they just want to jump out of a moving car. And that's why Democrats are polling right up there with scalp psoriasis. In terms of the Congresswoman, look, I encourage her to run. I hope she does run. I understand. I listened to her speech. I understand her slogan is going to be "Change begins with a mustard seed," which I think is interesting. I guess if Governor Pritzker runs, his slogan will be "You can have a tummy and still be yummy." I don't know. I just think with the Congresswoman, if you scratch the surface, you get more.
Y'all know Pritzker, that governor of what is it, Chicago. He has that big fella, man. They had to walk him out, and that mayor, Brandon Johnson, But that's that big fella, man. He got that, big giant fella with that big stomach. Hey, we don't do any fat shaming on this channel. There's a lot of us that are pretty big and hefty. Even I put on some pounds and I've lost a lot of weight and I've gained it back and lost it again. Hey, we don't do any fat shaming on this channel now. But we are going to come on here and have a good laugh. So y'all don't get too sensitive now. A lot of us got that beer belly gut now. But Senator Kennedy really said that live on TV, man. We know his takes live on air never disappoint, man. So
I don't think she has the intellectual firepower to run a campaign to be president, but I hope she does.
Yeah, it's interesting with Donald Trump. I don't think the Democrats ever took the time or had the inclination or even the ability or aptitude to understand Donald Trump and his appeal to the American people. I think authenticity wins elections and it wins hearts and minds, and Donald Trump has that top to bottom. It's authentic. And this dark woke is really interesting. Donald Trump took this lane called common sense.
Common sense.
And
man,
that meant that the Democrats, being anti-Trump, had to go the opposite of everything that is common sense. I mean, that's where I read it. Am I wrong on that?
No, I think Trump beat Harris because Trump represented hope and Harris represented more hurt. But I do think that what the American people trusted Trump most on was the economy. Inflation. I mean, inflation was man-made, and that man's name was Joe Biden, and it gutted people like a fish. And when moms and dads lie down to sleep at night, Jason and Kent, they're worried about the economy. They're worried about the high prices. That's why we've got to pass the reconciliation bill. That's our plan to deal with lowering these prices.
No, that is the key. It is a team sport, particularly in the House, and it'll be fascinating to see. But that Trump agenda and that one big, beautiful bill, we're counting on you and a whole lot of others to make it happen. Senator Kennedy, thank you for joining us.
Boy.
You're one of our favorites. We do appreciate it.
What do y'all think of this, man? Let me know in the comment section down below. I love you guys, man. It's one love to the human race. We are wishing the best in all you guys' life. We are rooting for America. We are rooting for this current administration, man. Yes, indeed. We send our prayers to President Trump, this administration. I want to send my prayers and love to you guys. Y'all have an amazing rest of your week. Start the week off on a good note. And I will catch you beautiful people in the next one, man. Peace and love, family.